Hello, I am Femyoz. I am here to debate you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to smash like and subscribe. Obviously, this is not actually the end of the stream. Believe it or not, I know. You must be absolutely shocked right now. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome back to the show. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. If you're not, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. That is right, everybody. Now, for those of you who have been living under a rock or haven't been, keeping up with the Femyoz lore, I guess you could call it, I may or may not have been involved in a little bit of a controversy. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, the Gaming Giant. Welcome to the stream. Now, for those of you who are new here, which is probably going to be more people than usual, maybe not, I have no idea. For those of you who are watching the VOD/past live stream, I always make sure to leave timestamps in the description below as quickly as I can and whatnot. So, the goal is to be as entertaining as possible. So you better believe that's what I'll be doing. Kind of. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I haven't gotten that much sleep. Let's be real. But yeah. So I don't even know where to start. Right. I guess I can just explain what happened. Now, for those of you who don't know, I issued a statement in the community tab of my channel addressing all the drama. But hold on. If you don't know about MC Joe Frog, you ain't a part of the hood. So true. I couldn't possibly agree more. But yeah. Oh my god. It feels weird because like, hey yo, guess the algorithm willed it? Hell yeah, it did. I think the algorithm really likes me right now. Because, like, people are talking about me and stuff. And they're putting my name in the title and my face in the thumbnail, which is pretty cool. I like it when people do that. What I don't like is when people say things that aren't true. I mean, unless they're, like, good things. But that never happens because anything good you say about me is automatically true, obviously. As we all know. But anyways, oh boy. So, basically, long story short, are you going to be covering the videos and claims made about you? You better believe I am. You better believe I am. Now, some of the stuff I'm going to be covering in a separate video, but I want to cover the vast majority of this right away, so that's why I'm doing a stream/podcast format for this, because I've seen, people saying some things about me, some not so very nice things, things I don't appreciate very much. But yeah, long story, okay, I need to stop beating around the bush. I'll explain what happened briefly, for anybody who isn't caught up to speed, alright? Long story short, Augie did a stream where he debated keffals, and then he invited Jalyn on, and I'm friends with Jalyn. And so basically, I asked Jalyn to have me go on as well and to invite me into the call so that I could debate Augie. But it did. I don't think it went very well. It didn't seem like he was actually interested in debating me. Sadly, I know it's very very sad. But I guess I'll just be reading the community post because I know not everybody has seen it. For those of you who have, I guess you'll have to bear with me because it's kind of long. So yeah, let me just put on my my glasses, okay? Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at how smart I look right now. All right. So here we go. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Let me drink some water. I'm thirsty. All right. Here we go. Here's the statement. All right, I'm going to read it word for word. To all of the people giving me legitimate criticism, I don't have a problem with you. You can say I was being kind of cringe on Augie's show, or point out the fact that I posted a few bad tweets. It's whatever. We can just acknowledge that it's cringe and move on with our lives. What I do have a problem with is people lying about me and taking things out of context, so I'll address it here. 1. Doxing. I've been accused of being a doxer for posting publicly available information about valid Ls on Twitter. This in of itself is not a justification, by the way. What people fail to include is the fact that valid Els himself has harassed and doxed many innocent trans people for simply existing and being themselves. This was a recurring thing that he did over and over again. What I did was optically stupid and a bad idea, but I was trying to give him a taste of his own medicine. Anyone who says I dox people over political disagreements is lying to you. 2. The quote-unquote allegations meme. For anyone not familiar with me or my content, the allegations are an inside joke on my channel. It stemmed from a stream I did where people were guessing what kinks I have. And then I paused after someone said diapers because I wasn't expecting it. The people in my chat then started accusing me of having a diaper kink, and it became an inside joke on my channel referred to as the allegations. 3. Associating with Jalyn. Jalyn has been nothing but kind to me and is a genuinely nice person behind the scenes. I'm not cutting ties with her no matter how much you hate her. This isn't written in the statement, but I also want to include something, because I think it's important. There's a member of my community who isn't in the best financial situation, right? They're struggling to get food. What I didn't know that Jalyn did before this person told me was Jalyn actually gave them money so that they could eat that day. And obviously, she's not doing it for clout. She's not doing it to look virtuous or whatever, right? No one would have known if this person hadn't have told me, and then if I, it's like, okay, this person has to tell me, who has to tell my audience, who then tells larger it's like, yeah, I don't think that there was any, intention of getting clout or looking like a good person there. And I think that just illustrates that, yeah, she is genuinely a good person at heart, even if she says dumb things sometimes. Similarly, I guess, I'll address, oh my god, my brain is not working. I've done a lot today, alright? I've seen a lot today. Alright, 4. Associating with Nattie Forsyth. Nattie has been cancelled over a blatant misrepresentation of a situation that happened when she was barely 18. Long story short, she used to post gore on Discord, and she flirted with someone who she didn't know the age of, and that person ended up being a minor. As soon as Nattie found out it was a minor, she cut ties with them immediately. My standard of evidence is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, so I'm not going to suddenly stop being friends with Nattie unless I see enough evidence of her actually being malicious and predatory, not just her being stupid and irresponsible in the past. Now, this is not me saying that what she did in the past was okay by any means, right? This isn't me saying, oh yeah, it's fine because there weren't, there wasn't intent to harm for the, well, maybe with the posting the gore stuff, there might have been, right? But I don't think that, in of itself is proof of her being a bad person. It just seems like her being immature and very irresponsible and not caring about other people at the time. But again, that's something that people can grow out of, right? I mean, you don't stop developing your brain until you're whatever, like 25. All right. Anyways, 5. augierfc. I shouldn't have gone on this show. It was a bad idea, especially since I hadn't even watched his show before. I mean, maybe I had watched one episode or two a long time ago. I genuinely don't remember, but yeah, I didn't really know anything about his show. I obviously wasn't going to get anything out of it. That being said, I did want to have a genuine conversation with him because I believed that the root of the issue between him and Keffals was his actual political beliefs and opposition to gender-affirming care for minors, and his unwillingness to engage in good faith, and the way he treated me before I had even said a word was still kind of shitty in my opinion. I was let into the call, but then I wasn't even given a chance. And I still agree with this sentiment, by the way. Oh boy. 6. I think this is the longest one, and probably the most interesting for a lot of content creators, but I think I'll need to explain this one further when I'm done reading it. 6. Keffals. I don't know what her intentions are, or if she was trying to use me, but she made a private server with just content creators, and I was one of the first people she invited. I believed her when she said Augie had gone completely mask off and admitted to hating trans people. And so I wanted to debate Augie over trans issues. That's why I called in. I still don't like Augie because he was unnecessarily rude to me, but Keffals should have explained the full context of the clip regardless. When I logged on Discord this morning, or wait, was it yesterday morning or this wait, how long? Oh, God. Time flies when you're having fun. That was 21 hours ago. That would have been yesterday, right? Yeah, jeez. Oh my God, it all happened so fast. Anyways, sorry. When I logged on Discord this morning, or yesterday morning, to see if there were any updates, I noticed that Keffals' server wasn't there anymore. I asked Keffals about it, and she's completely ghosted me this far. I'm pretty sure she still hasn't responded. Let me go look. Yeah, no, she hasn't said anything to me. Hold on. I don't know if she's mad at me for saying that I think Boblax is a good person at heart who's pro-LGBTQ+ on Twitter. I don't think that that's the case. Based on what other people who are in the server have said, I don't think it's because of me, you know, publicly stating that Boblax is pro-LGBTQ+ on my public platform. I can't say what her intentions are or aren't, and I don't think it would be fair for me to do so. I'm not a mind reader, and, you know, being bad at communication is not the worst crime on the planet. But she never responded, so I had no clue. I had to reach out to other people that were in the Discord and ask them, and I was told it was because of my Twitter by a couple people, and then another person told me it's because YouTube drama is bad for my mental health. No one had even reached out to me prior or even tried talking to me about it. I don't think anyone really cares about me as a person aside from maybe Jalyn, who's actually there for me, and also Nattie Forsyth. I think I should have put Nattie there as well. She seems like a genuine person. But I sided with Keffals even more after the call with Augie because he treated me like garbage and I felt like Keffals would actually be accepting of me. I feel like neither side wants to associate with me anymore and that people are willing to lie and gaslight me so long as they think it'll benefit them, and the only reason anyone will ever care about me is if I serve them some sort of benefit in YouTube drama or monetary-wise. 7. Conclusion. I just want to be left alone. I don't know if I can even trust anyone anymore, and I don't want large content creators to take advantage of me. I'm fine with people making jokes about my appearance on Augie's show, and I'll probably continue making jokes about that as well. But I don't want to be a part of this drama anymore. It's really stressful, and I think I might take a small break for my mental health. That didn't happen. You can tell that, or if I did, it was a very small break. But, yeah, I felt like I had to do damage control, you know? That's almost what it was like. And give my side of the story. Otherwise, it's like, okay, if I take, a week off and then I come back, it's like, okay, now my reputation is screwed or whatever. And, I just wanted to address it as quickly as possible while it's still fresh in my mind so I can give my genuine thoughts and feelings. Just say I'm cringe and move on. At the end of the day, I just want to use my platform to be entertaining, informative, and hopefully make a good amount of money so that I can do this as a full-time career. After seeing a few people say that I'm the reason that they came out as trans or that my content has helped them in some way, I really don't want to stop. I want to be clear about my intentions, and I legitimately try to be a good person. I don't know if it's enough, but it's the most I can do. I'm not sure who will see this or how many people will see this, but I really hope you understand. If not, that's fine. I can live with the fact that some people won't like me no matter what I say or do. If you've made it this far, thank you for taking the time to read this and have a good day. So, hey, thank you, City Ismai, for the £10. I don't know what that converts to, but that's probably a good amount of money. Looking hella pretty today, Femyoz. Why, thank you. And sorry for not reading that sooner. My headphones are over there. I'll have to go get them. Femyoz hasn't uploaded anything on my OnlyFans. Yeah, true. It is technically a free subscription right now. Debate Grimsy. Oh, I wouldn't be opposed to it. If he wants to debate me, I can do that. Has Keffals responded to you? Nope. Femyoz 8 reading. I was reading my community post. Is that Toki? Yes, it is. But yes, hello everybody. Evening, I see our fem got into drama. So far, been handling it well. save that initial spiral out. Yeah, I didn't handle it well at first. I was really stressed, obviously. Nah, he reads it now and again. Yeah, so yeah, when it comes to how often I read chat, I'll read chat for a good amount of time, and then I'll that's like $11. Well, thank you for the $11. City is mine. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll read chat for a good amount of time. But if I'm doing a segment, then it's like, okay, you know, I gotta focus on the segment, not get distracted by chat. You know, my ADD brain will be like, but what about the stuff that's on screen that people are saying? And it's like, oh, you get the point. And you're getting better at interacting with chat. Yeah, I gotta find the right balance. Much respect for your appearance on RFC. It must have been hard for you. It was entertaining to watch, but definitely not the right time or space to discuss those issues. Keep up the good attitude. Why, thank you. And yeah, I think that ultimately, at the end of the day, I think we can all just make jokes about it and move on, right? Like, I think that that's like the healthiest thing to do. Will there be an NSFW OnlyFans? I don't know. I'm probably gonna have like an OnlyFans just for like exclusive content. I don't know if it'll be sexual necessarily, but I want to do exclusive content. Like on like or maybe I do a Patreon. Did you join the tommyc community? I think I did. Yeah, kinda. Pretty much. Yeah, Tommy. So yeah, that's the other thing. Is today tommyc or I think someone on tommyc's team reached out to me and was like, "Yo, do you wanna get interviewed by tommyc?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I was skeptical at first. I'm like, okay, either they're gonna clown on me or have an actual interview. I don't know. I'll be prepared to like make it into a joke, and be a comedian, or it could actually be a genuine discussion. I don't know. It turned out to be a genuine discussion. Well, and also, when I was actually DMing, they're like, oh yeah, actually, like we're gonna have like a genuine discussion. Normally we would like clown on you or whatever, but like we're not, gonna do that today. And we had a really good discussion, and because I am Femyoz, and I am, in fact, here to debate you. We actually had a debate over what I wanted to debate Augie over, and it was a civil, respectful debate. We had our disagreement, and that was that. It was a respectful back and forth, and I really really respect and appreciate tommyc for that. I had known kind of vaguely about tommyc before, and I thought, oh, he seems like kind of an asshole, not gonna. But I think he's genuinely a good guy at heart, right? That's my take on it. I think that the whole asshole thing is just like for entertainment, right? And he decided he didn't want to like shit on me or whatever, even though he totally could have. Use the intro to the Filthy Frank movie to make a meme as Jalyn's champion. You know what? Fair enough. It's gonna be a rough fit, and it'll be an interesting crossfire on debates, but the debate was pretty decent. Yeah, and my goal wasn't to like, be like super like aggressive in that debate, right? Because it's like, it's his show, right? Like, I'm gonna let him talk. I'm not gonna talk over him. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be respectful, right? Like, he's giving me his platform and taking time out of his day to like basically let me clear my name, essentially, and helping me do so. But yeah, but like the goal wasn't even to necessarily convince everybody in his audience that I had destroyed him and that he got completely owned. It was really just to get people to be more open about those ideas, because that's all I can really do, right? Is make people a little bit more open-minded. So if they like me and they think my arguments at least sound reasonable, even if they disagree, like, they're gonna be more likely to, let me change their mind in the future. Jalyn says, I'm Femyoz and I'm here to debate you. No, I am Femyoz and I'm here to debate you. You fraud. But yeah, I love this community as well. Olivia Bean. Mick Joe Frog is turning the frogs gay. So true. It's going to... Oh, wait, I already read that. You're welcome to be Sleep Cell. Femyoz, nice talking to you in DMs on Twitter. Keep keeping on being chill, and don't let other creators use you as a drama proxy. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate that. And yeah, I sort of, I guess, yeah. it's like, you know, I'm willing to show, like, collab, be on other people's platforms, but, like, I'll stand my ground, you know, I'm not gonna, I might be a little bit nervous, you could probably tell, okay, for some of the conversation with Tommy C, I was like, oh, I'm in front of a bigger audience than I'm used to, and it's like, oh, I was fidgeting, you know, and whatnot, and, you know, but, yeah, it's like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, like, if they're gonna say something about, you know, Jalyn that I disagree with, I'm gonna be like, okay, Jalyn's my friend, she's been nothing but super nice to me, and very, like, a very supportive and genuinely kind-hearted person, and, you know, that's my perspective, right? Like, I'm gonna stand my ground there, right? Because I don't want people to, like, you know, like, I don't know. I'm in a polyamorous relationship with Jalyn. Yeah, me too. Me, Nattie, Forsyth, and Jalyn we're in a polyamorous relationship with Bald Martin as well. Okay, yeah, what a beautiful bald man. Oh, hurry before Femyoz starts charging $30 a month or $25 a month, guys. So true. But yes, hello the gaming giant. Welcome to the stream. Mostly every video about you was bad. Not one of them mentioned the mic. Oh my! What is with you? I bumped into the dresser drawer that's attached to the mic arm that's attached to the mic, not the mic itself. Oh my god! I swear. Oh, always be aggressive. Just always be respectful. You don't have to talk over to him, but always knife the point home respectfully, of course. Yeah, there's like a balance there, right? I think my approach there was to be, like, super good faith, right? Because it's like, okay, you know, I'm on somebody else's show, this is their realm, I have to be likable for people to even consider any of the things I'm saying, no matter how good my arguments are. So I decided, you know, I'll play it safe, right? I'll play it safe. You know, I'm not gonna, as fun as it would be to have, like, oh, I'm gonna gauge a little bit of blood sports, and ooh, we yell at each other, but then we, you know, maybe we make up in the, it's like, I'd rather just play it a little bit safer, in terms of, like, even though it might be more entertaining if we're yelling at each other. Grimsy's video was just him screaming about OnlyFans. Yeah, I think he made 2 videos on me. I saw both of them. I don't even know what he is trying to do anymore. You know, I don't hate the guy or anything. But, like, come on, dude. Come on. I mean, you know, he did acknowledge the fact that I did leave a long, lengthy comment, you know, with my grievances that I had with him in the past in terms of the content he makes. Long story short, I think he should focus less on serious issues and more on comedy. I genuinely, like, that's the thing, is I think he's talented. Like, I think he's good at shitposting. Like, he's really funny when he does those autistic rants. I like those. Those are funny, right? Like, and I think he knows that like, those are the videos that I like the most, right? I don't really like any of his, like, rant videos. He has this horrible practice where he'll morally grandstand about how much he hates people who morally grandstand. It's fucking weird. I don't, like, you know, again, I don't hate him as a person. I just think he could make a few, you know, better decisions content-wise. I guess everybody can, right? Nobody's perfect. But yeah. You seem unusually fascinated by the thought of Femyoz fucking another man, Lichfap. Yeah, true. I think that one bitch would be very sad about your relationship. Wait, what? Huh? What is going on? Imagine plot twist. Imagine plot twist. Femyoz has a secret IRL boyfriend and is using his OnlyFans to fund dates. Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be like somebody with a, yeah. I guess if you have, like, a cuck kink, if you like being a cuck, you know, that might be what you're into. But yeah. Nah, Grimsy just wants his spawn to listen to Nickelback. See, this is the thing, is, like, he'll say things like that where it's, like, funny, right? And it's like, yes, Grimsy, you're being based when you say that. That was a good joke. I laughed when he said that, right? It was, like, some of the video was entertaining, right? It's just, like, okay, but like, as soon as he, like, brought up Nattie Forsyth, and it's like, come on. Just admit that there isn't sufficient evidence. Like, come on. I looked at all of the videos about it, and there wasn't sufficient evidence. And again, it was whatever. Like, it wasn't something where it's, like, unforgivable. Was Nattie in the wrong? Yeah. Yeah, she was in the wrong, but she wasn't predatory. And that's something that, you know, she's been consistent with, and that's something that I've been consistent with, is, yeah, she was in the wrong, but she wasn't a predator. But yeah, I also want to say, for those of you who are from the commentary community who aren't familiar with me, I don't want anybody to use, like, misrepresent me or my statement and try to use this as, like a dig on keffals, right? Or, like, say, oh, yeah, this is proof definitively that she has bad intent. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know what her intentions are. I don't know her very well. And because I don't know her very well, I don't want people to just assume worst case scenario. Like, no matter how much you dislike her, I think that she deserves, like, you know, some level of charitability and an opportunity to change. Because I feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's not productive to be like, oh yeah, you know, she's a bad person. It's like, you know, the same way, you know, I'm willing to be empathetic to people in the commentary community who disagree with me. I kind of just wish that they would do the same with keffals, right? Like I feel like, you know, because, you know, tommyc was being, like, really nice to me, right? And I think it was a good strategy on his end, right? Just being genuinely kind to me, giving giving me what he genuinely sees as, like, the best advice fit, making funny jokes that aren't, like, mean or whatever. You know, I just, I don't know. But yeah, like, I think that it's, like, a much more useful approach to come to, like, a mutual understanding while still standing your ground. That's what I respect about someone like Tommy, is he was, like, he's kind, but, like, he like, at least to me he is, but he's also willing to, you know, if he genuinely believes something, he's willing to defend his position. And I think that his honesty and, like, his good intentions, even though I think he has a shit take about gender affirming care for minors, obviously, I think some of his takes are pretty cringe, right? But just because somebody's takes are cringe doesn't mean I think that they have bad intentions. Like, ultimately, you know, he's not sitting there being like, oh, how can I make trans people miserable today? That's not what he's sitting, like, you know, even if that's the outcomes of one or two of his beliefs, right? Like, he doesn't see it that way. I just think Nat is severely autistic. Yeah, that too, right? Again, I want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. And it's like, you know, me giving, you know, tommyc the benefit of the doubt, even though we have political disagreements, is why tommyc's audience likes me now, right? Because I was being nice to him, and he was being nice back, you know, or I think he was being nice first, but still, like, it was a mutual thing, and I think that was, you know, that was reflected, you know, by how the audience started to see me, right? Like, they, you know, at first they thought I was, like, this arrogant asshole. Sometimes I am. I play into that. I'm not gonna lie. And, you know, but, like, obviously that's a dumb idea. If I'm gonna go on someone's stream and nobody knows who I am. But, like, you know, I think that is, you know, I don't know. I think I'm not trying to be an enlightened centrist here, okay? I am a staunch leftist in terms of the policy positions I believe in, right? But I think that, you know, being able to, you know, have conversations with people without demonizing the other person is, like, so important. You know, for promoting good faith discourse, right? Because I think that that's how we can, you know, come to the truth. Otherwise, it's like, you know, you have one side, and this, I'm not saying that this is 100% the case, right? But this is how, you know, a centrist or someone who's apolitical is going to see it, all right? Even though I think that the right is way more insane than, you know, the far right is way more insane than the far left, okay? Some people consider me far left, right? And in terms of my policy positions that I advocate for, maybe I am far left. But in terms of, you know, like, aesthetically, though, I guess I wouldn't be. Other than, like, my clothes or whatever, I guess, you know, but, like, either way, I think it's important, to promote good faith discourse, right? And otherwise, it's like, okay, someone who's apolitical is going to see this, and it's like, oh, you have these insane people on the left who are going to cancel you for saying, I'm not entirely sure if kids should get gender-affirming care. I haven't looked into it. And then on the far right, it's like, you are, you don't literally want to kill all gay people. You're a groomer, right? It's like, that's how a centrist, or not a centrist, someone who's apolitical is going to see it, right? Whether or not that's an accurate, reflection of what's going on is different, right? Both sides are demonizing each other, though, so it's like, they're gonna see, okay, here's both extremes, is what I'm sort of getting at, right? But I think that if people stopped doing that, and I'm not one who normally preaches, oh, it's civility, politics are so important, it's so important to be nice to everybody. Like, no, I'm not about that. It's like, okay, being an asshole is funny. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It can be funny. But I believe that there's a time and a place for that, and I think that there's a time and a place for genuine discourse. And I think that a lot of people have been negating that genuine time and place for discourse, and it's like, okay, blood sports is fun and all, but if that's the main focus, it's like, okay. It's like, and that's why I've sort of, chilled with, the debates recently as well, right? Not just from my mental health, but because it's like, most of the people that debate me aren't trying to have a productive conversation. They just want to, yell at me, or, as if I'm, they're, therapists who's, supposed to comfort them or some shit. Hey, thank you, wait, who is that? Bedlam Sun, for, the $5 super chat. Also, by the way, for those of you who aren't aware, the Streamlabs link is in the description as well. So if you want to, if you want 100% of the money to go to me instead of just 70%, be sure to use that as well, especially if you're going to donate in large quantities. You don't want to, if you give $100, let's say, you don't want to be giving 30 of that to Neil, the CEO of YouTube, right? Femyoz want to call me on Discord, maybe later. Enough debates do gaming. Well, you see, it's not mutually exclusive. See, but that's the thing, is I think that debates are important sometimes, right? But yeah, but yes, thank you, Bedlam Sun, for the $5 super chat. I miss the 90s rap drama kids these days, so true. The issue is a lot of political people just take the worst possible interpretation. Yes, and this is on both sides. Again, I don't want to be the cringe, oh, why don't we just resolve our differences, teehee? But I do want there to be, at least a space for discourse, right? Where it's if somebody's not sure, or someone's, genuinely questioning stuff, right? It's instead of assuming that somebody is just dog whistling, for one side or the other, or oh, they're a Nazi, or oh, they're a communist who wants to kill all straight people. It's again, now, I still believe that the right is way worse, okay? They're the ones that, want to kill me. So, obviously, there's that. There's that. But yeah, you're a bit left of center. So yeah, Bedlam says, you're a bit left of center. Full far left sees the means of production and liberate workers from their oppressors. See, but here's the thing, is I'm not opposed to socialism, right? I'm not opposed to it. Now, I'm not this staunch socialist or whatever. I'm not going out here because frankly, I don't know enough about the economy or how it works or how money works in general to make arguments about that. I can sort of vaguely understand it, and and if somebody brings up a policy position, I'll lean a certain way. But you don't take my word for it. If I say, yeah, this seems like a good policy from Joe Biden, or ooh, I don't know about this one. Just do your own research. Right? Don't just take my word for it, right? I don't know that much about the economy, all right? I'll leave that to the staunch socialists, The main things I'm going to debate people on are religion and trans issues. And there's some I guess social issues in general too. And philosophy. I'm just waiting for the day Femyoz's dad walks in on him and says, "Are you winning, son?" And Femyoz is in a bunny outfit with bunny ears and a choker streaming on YouTube or OnlyFans. So true. too late. You know people are going to hate keffals the second they ditch. See, yeah, like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like, I really empathize with people, that are hated, even, not just Jalyn, who I can relate to with, the lack of proper emotional regulation. Like, I had to go through years and years of therapy, right, to get past all of that, right? I would literally, I would be Jalyn 2.0 on steroids, right? If I hadn't experienced any therapy, okay? I would have a fucking meltdown every day, basically. Most likely. And people would probably be, whatever, bullying me or whatever. And it would drive me insane, right? That I'm guessing that would happen if I hadn't done years of therapy. So it's like, and it's somebody who knows what it's like to have a meltdown and not be able to control yourself or your anger or, basically, or really the underlying emotion, which is hurt, right? Like, you feel hurt, right? By another person. And not being able to, it's just like you feel so bad about yourself in the situation. And you feel like you're being treated so unfairly that you just can't even control yourself anymore. And it's the worst feeling, right? It's arguably worse than just your standard, I want to jump off a cliff type depression, right? Or, oh, I'd be better if I wasn't alive. Like, that shit's nothing in comparison. And now, I'm not saying that people aren't responsible for the things they say or do, but I feel like people should be more empathetic to Jalyn, right? Because at the end of the day, she's a person. She has a good heart. Even if she's done stupid shit, she doesn't do it out of malice. That's the thing people don't understand. She's not actually, this evil master manipulator who wants to, hurt everybody. And I can also empathize with somebody like Keffals, right? Where it's it also feels like, people are just, really cruel and mean to her. And I can understand why, she doesn't trust people that much. And, and that's why I don't want people to even, I want to make it clear that I don't think it's okay to, harass any of these people. I don't want people to, go out there and harass Tipster, Keffals, or anybody, right? That was involved, right? And I think that it's important for me to say that because I know that there are going to be some people in the commentary community that are going to be like, see, guys, this is proof that Keffals is... I don't think anybody's evil. I think that there's miscommunication and that people get hurt by miscommunication and people's unwillingness to listen to each other, right? And whatever. Am I a little bit hurt by the fact that, Keffals, somebody that I kind of looked up to, didn't respond to me? It seems like she doesn't give a fuck about me. Yeah. And I don't think she hates me, but I kind of did, or I wasn't sure about it until other people are like, I don't think she hates you. It's like that, that shit hurts, right? It's like, it's like, I don't know, I feel like, oh, now, I was welcome in the club before, the cool people club, and now I'm getting kicked out. I'm not cool enough anymore, right? It's like, that's how it felt to me, right? And then, but I don't want that to be, a definitive statement about what their intentions are, because I don't know what their intent is. And, it's now I'm going to be more skeptical of them going forward, obviously. But, I don't know. I just think that it's a miscommunication. I want to believe that, Keffals wasn't acting with malice or in bad faith, and that maybe she wasn't even, checking Discord. Maybe she doesn't check her DMs. I don't know. I mean, I think she normally does, but I don't know. I just don't wanna, I just don't want people to be mean and cruel to each other when I don't think it's necessary. I kind of get it from Keffals' perspective, though, as far as she's concerned. He doesn't think she has a right to exist since she transitioned at the age of 16. That's true. That's true. I do understand why... Yeah, Keffal... Yeah, that is a good point. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. On one hand, it's like, okay, if somebody is against, people transitioning in general, like, that directly affects me and my ability to exist. Whereas, like, I'm a little bit more detached from the trans kids stuff, though it still hits close to home. But I think that, you know, in terms of, like, yeah, like, obviously, you know, she started transitioning when she was 16. And it's like, that was really important for her. Like, that was one of the most important things. She might not even be alive today if she didn't. And maybe, and I know that commentary YouTubers, if, you know, on the off chance one of you are reacting to this, or whatever, either on stream or in a video, I know you're probably like, oh, you know, gonna make a joke like, oh, actually, that's an argument for why it should be banned, because then keffals wouldn't be lying, or whatever they want to say about her, right? But, like, seriously, like, I think because she knows from her own experience how real that need for gender-affirming care is, that it's, like, it's so obvious to her that from her perspective, anybody who thinks that she should have been prevented from having something that saved her life, she's gonna see them as malicious. So from her perspective, yeah, even though I don't think that it's from a place of malice, not even from Augie. I think Augie's an asshole. You know, I don't think he's, like, the nicest person. You know, he was pretty rude to me, but I don't think that he, you know, is, like, I don't think he, like, hates trans people or anything, right? But yeah, yeah. Hold on. Far left America is being anti-capitalist, being far left in other countries is being authoritarian communist. Yeah, I don't know. 6ix9ine recently got jumped and beat up in a Planet Fitness shower room based? So real? The Confederacy was founded by Democrats. Well, they were right. Yeah, Democrats were right-wing back then. There was, like, a party switch or whatever. No, I'm arguing for Marxism. I'll settle for socialism. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. That might be a good strat for, my ears fell off. Not my actual ears, but yeah, you get what I mean. I think Femyoz is partway in between being center-left and a leftist. You fall a bit short of being a proper libcuck, lol. Yeah, that's the thing. Is, like, okay, the reason I call myself a leftist instead of calling myself a liberal is because when it comes to my actual positions, I'm not cucked. Okay, I just say it how it is. Like, I don't have a filter, you know, and because I actually, you know, put time and energy into making sure I'm ideologically consistent and whatnot, and that my arguments make sense. And, you know, and it's like, okay, you know, liberal is a term that's usually used to denote people that are, like, kind of political, but it's more of, like, an aesthetic for them. I mean, it's somewhat political still, but it's not the same kind of politics that I engage in, right? It's more of a, you know, your average, you know, teenage girl who's like, oh, thank you, mutated cutie, for the, $2. LMAO, reading old chat, bad faith, and hates fans. You're bad faith. But thank you for the $2 anyways, from on Streamlabs. But yeah, or wait, is that Streamlabs or Super Chat? I don't remember. Oh, wait, never mind, it was Super Chat. Yeah, well, I'm stupid, okay? Alright, anyways. The point I'm making is, yeah, I don't even know. Femyoz trying not to take 10 minutes to read a chat message, then commentary over it for an extra hour chat. True. Ass or tits, the real debate? I don't know. Maybe for me, at least, in terms of what I have more ass than tits. In terms of what I like more, I don't know. In terms of what I like more on another person, I'd say tits, because they're, like, squishy, okay? Like, not even just tits for, like, sexual reasons, but, like, they're squishy. I don't know how, like, what, there's, that's, I don't know, that's just, it's just based, okay? I don't know, they're just cool and stuff, and I wish I had my own titties. I probably will in a bit, in like a year or something. I don't know, yeah. You clearly aren't one, as my favorite libcuck is still Dylan Burns, yeah. Why else do you think me and many others timestamping comments whenever Femyoz bends over or accidentally shows his butt? I had it a lot worse as a kid, didn't get therapy, sadly. Yeah, exactly. And that's why you remind me of myself, too. You're like me if I didn't get therapy. And, like, that's how I know, like, you try to be a good person and you have good intentions. And it's so sad to see how horribly people treat you. It's not fair. Like, you don't deserve any of the shit you get. Hey, thank you, The Gaming Giant, for the $2 super chat. Tits are pog. So true. So true. I couldn't agree more. And I recently learned he never did them on accident. They were on purpose. I don't know about that. But yeah. But anyways. He's okay. She was cloned by the deep state. Sai, disagree, Femyoz. There are real evil people. I don't know about Jalyn or Keffals. As I don't follow them. And the drama seemed minor. But there are well, I agree that some people are evil, but it's like we don't know who's evil until they make it like really obvious. Like I think for instance Matt Walsh is genuinely evil. I don't think augierfc is genuinely evil. Is he an asshole? Yeah. Do I like him? Not really. I whatever. That doesn't mean I think he's evil, right? There's a difference there. And I certainly don't think that Tommyc is even, close to being evil. I think he's a nice person. She hasn't changed. She was still the same year. I don't know. I just want to give people the... I don't know. I just don't want to think that people are evil. Unless they're like really awful to me or other people. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe Keffals has done some shit in the past. I really didn't like what she was saying about Boblax, but he is so passionate. Yeah. Also, real talk, Leafy is here as a femboy actually sounds good. I feel like he would be a femboy in an alternate universe. We need more normal people like bro. What even is a normal person? We're all weird. Keffals is obviously someone who has been through a lot. Like, that's not lies. Her father died, and she got a drug addiction and has been disabled. So I think people need to be a lot more empathetic. Yeah, this is true. And I wish I had emphasized this during Tommy's stream. I was nervous, obviously, so I was playing it safe. But I probably should have, elaborated when I said, I don't think that Keffals is like this evil master manipulator. I don't want to say she has bad intentions. And I should have elaborated, and been like, I understand that maybe she does. Hey, thank you for the $3 super chat donation, Zoo. Twitch is gay, stream on Rumble. Also, Jalyn dated Leafy, so true. Yeah, it was a polyamorous relationship with Leafy as well. I forgot to include him. But yes, thank you for the Streamlabs donation. But I don't even stream on Twitch. I considered it, but I'm like, nah, fuck Twitch. I hate Twitch. Rumble, I don't know. I mean, if I'm gonna stream on one platform, it's gonna be YouTube. If I add a second one, it'll be Rumble, most likely. Because it's like, okay, I'm not gonna get banned off of Rumble for saying shit that goes too far. He's here for the femboy, true. Femyoz is still reading little chat. Shut up! But yeah, I think that, yeah, it's important to realize that, yeah, even if Keffals is doing things that you don't like, that you think are shitty, that's fine. You can criticize her all you want. I'm not opposed to people, I criticize people I like as well. Like, that's important as well. I criticize iDubbbz. I still like iDubbbz. I think he's a cool guy. He inspired me to do content creation to an extent. But, it's like I criticize him, right? I think the same can go for Keffals. I think there's a way of going about it that's more productive than, just, like, not empathizing with her and, like, actually in good faith trying to understand her perspective, well, let's say, for the Boblax thing, like, instead of just being like, oh, she's an evil liar and manipulator, like, I think it's better to try and empathize and understand her perspective while saying why you think she's wrong. Even though maybe she was being abrasive, I think that it's only going to make the problem worse, and you're only going to reinforce that if you are, not being empathetic and not understanding, in good faith what she's actually, feeling or trying to say. And I think that that's a really important thing. Femyoz, what are your thoughts on the rapper 6ix9ine? He snitched on multiple rappers and gang members in 2019 and was later revealed to be a federal informant. He got jumped in a Planet Fitness. I don't care about 6ix9ine. He's a weird guy, as my opinion. But yeah, wait, hold on. You can, wait, what? Hold on. But yeah. Therapy is for kids, I mean for the, well, no, it's not. Therapy made me stronger. I disagree. You were so pretty. Oh, thank you, Abraham, Aguayo. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name right. Yeah, saw a Kira video on him. It was quite the... Wait, hold on. I scrolled too far down. This is why I don't... Oh god, I'm so far behind. I'm sorry, guys. He was a federal informant this whole time. Oh, wait. Also, didn't he brag about having sex with my... I don't know. Alright. Hold on. Hi, baby, how are you? I'm doing well. I just said that... Okay, wait. Hold on. But yes, also be careful. Sometimes you might go to therapy, and instead of you realize it's the... What? It's therapy and not... What? Okay. Cheers to that. Okay. Is Ben Shapiro evil? I think his beliefs are, but he comes across as someone who's very autistic and takes things so literal. Matt Walsh 100% is... Yeah, okay. I feel like Ben Shapiro doesn't have very much empathy, but I feel like, unlike Matt Walsh, I feel like there's some humanity in him. Like, I think deep down inside he has, like, a sense of humanity or whatever. I just think it's been repressed a lot, and, I don't think he's a good person, but I think deep down somewhere, maybe he has a good heart. I can't know. I can't know. Anyways. Okay, fair enough. To the rebuttal on evil, though I disagree that it's black and white, but it's a spectrum of evil. True. A rainbow of evil, if you will. True. From kind of shit to, Darwin's Law. Yeah, exactly. Status update, I choked on water while watching this. Good job. My phone is covered in water. That's not good news. But yeah. Oh, Godwin's Law, not Darwin's. Oh. Kick has Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is a fucking retard. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. Keffals called Nick and Boblax transphobic. Lol, she hasn't changed. Okay, but you can still be empathetic while saying, hey, that was, like, wrong. Boblax is, like, really good faith. He's, like, one of the kindest people in the commentary community. Like, he's the nicest person in commentary. Why target him? I don't understand. Like, target Augie. He's an asshole. Why would you target Boblax? Like, that's not a good look. Even from, like, a more left-leaning perspective, that looks bad. Like, Boblax is, like, super kind, from what I can tell. Maybe he's an asshole behind the scenes. I don't know him, but from what I can tell, he seems like a really genuine and down-to-earth person. Like, just target Boblax, maybe, or sorry, not Boblax, Augie. Yeah, okay, fine. He's an asshole. Maybe he enables transphobia to whatever. Make whatever argument about him you want. I don't care. Maybe you can even be like, oh, I don't like Nick deorio either. He's also an fine. Yeah, they can be assholes, right? They were assholes to me. I get it, right? But like, Boblax? Well, like, what the fuck did Boblax do other than have like one bad take about HRT for minors? It's like, that doesn't mean he's this awful guy who deserves to be deplatformed. I guess she didn't say he needs to be deplatformed, but you get the point. Like, he's not, like transphobia, saying somebody is transphobic, right, implies intent. What she should have said is, hey, I think that this belief is harmful, or I think this belief is transphobic. Not, you are a transphobic person. Okay, that implies you hate trans people. Boblax doesn't hate trans people. But to say, okay, yeah, the position is a transphobic one, but it's not a transphobic person. I think that that's valid. For instance, same thing. I'll say the same thing about Tommy C. I don't think he's a transphobic person. I don't think he hates trans people. I think he has a few beliefs that I would consider to be transphobic, but I'm not going to use that to try and do a character assassination on him. You're going to notice how I never say that he is transphobic. I think that there's a difference between, you know, like, again, having transphobic beliefs and being a transphobe. You get the difference? I think it's really important. Then I will concede to the point on reason, though I'd say having a reason doesn't invalidate the evil. So, okay, I get it, alright? You're making a consequentialist argument, and I don't entirely disagree. I think that people need to be held accountable for their actions. But the reason that consequentialism, when it comes to consequentialism, right, intent is still important, whether you like it or not, because that's what allows... So, judging people's intent is important, because it allows you to predict what they intend on doing in the future, right? So it allows you to know what approach to take, right? So if somebody is like, you know, somebody like Boblax has a bad opinion, but you think that they have good intentions, I think it serves far more utility to have like a calm conversation about the actual subject matter rather than calling him transphobic, right? Because he has good intentions, meaning that he's more likely to change his mind about that, right? So, you know, even though intentions wouldn't directly be the most important thing or whatever, right? Like, you don't directly care about intentions, it still matters because the outcomes matter to you, right? Well, intentions can be used to you know, influence, like, not influence, but predict certain outcomes. And based on those predictions, you can do things ahead of time to, you know, change somebody's mind about something or whatever, to change the outcomes for the better. And I think that that's really important. And I think that that's where Keffals kind of failed at doing her job when it came to this whole drama. Is, you know, it felt like a character assassination. Boblax kills orphans for fun. That's true. That's not that big of a deal, though. I mean, who cares about orphans, right? Who would win, orphans versus an atomic hydrogen bomb? I hope the atomic hydrogen bomb, because those are... I'm just kidding. Alright. By rearing Leatherface, I mean, would be a influence, but unless you subscribe to the intent theory of evil, the actions are still evil. Yeah, but again, from a consequentialist framework, right? The goal is not to label people as good or evil, right? You know, based on their actions. You can say that their actions are evil or whatever, right? But if I, you know, whatever, accidentally run over a pedestrian because I wasn't paying attention, I would say that that's an action that is evil. But you wouldn't say that I am an evil person inherently, right? Maybe some people would, right? But that's not the same as somebody who goes out of their way to run over a pedestrian on purpose, right? That would be different, I think. At least you would agree with that, right? I think that, you know, and the reason that it's different in terms of consequentialism even, is because, again, you can use past actions plus intent to predict what people will do in the future. So if you think that somebody has bad intentions and that they did something wrong on purpose, well, then it's like, okay, well, then they're more likely to be evil, right? Because it's like, oh, they're doing this over and over and over again on purpose, and they have no intention of stopping. So that the only way to get them to stop is not to change their mind on something, it's just to stop them through whatever, brute force or whatever you want to stop. You get the point, right? Make it impossible for them to do whatever it is. But again, I feel like, you know, ascribing intent to people when there isn't 100% solid proof isn't good enough. But yeah. Hold on. Debate pill? True. Look in your server, creep. I don't know. Who the fuck are you? I'm too lazy. I'm sorry. Maybe I will in a bit. Talk about Fortnite, please. No. God, no. But yeah. Intentions are almost everything. Yeah, random. What's your take on the Illuminati stuff? Well, intentions aren't... No, that's not my point. I think consequentialism is important. But intentions can predict the consequences of what's going to happen. Like, they can be used to predict outcomes. That's why they're important. So it's not that they're almost everything. I think that the outcomes are the majority of what matters in terms of how we act. However, I think that intentions can be used to predict certain outcomes, right? If I have the intentions, to go to the grocery store and buy groceries, you can probably count on me, going to the store and buying groceries. Where if I have no intention of doing so, or you don't, or not that you're aware of, then like, okay, well, you don't know. You can't rely on that. You don't know. Maybe you have to go get them yourself. You don't like, you see the point I'm making? Hold on. All right, I understand intentions do matter in the way to morality, but the outcome still tends to matter more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh God, no, stop scrolling. But yeah, Fembro says, dude, she literally walked back calling him transphobic on live. She only started talking shit again because he liked a tweet calling her a groomer. Yeah, see, but I don't think that... See, but I don't know. I just think it was so stupid and easily avoidable. And again, whatever, a liked tweet when somebody is mad at somebody, I don't think that counts as transphobia, right? And it's like, okay, I gave Keffals the benefit of the doubt when it came to whatever the edgy BLM song that Boblax wrote a while ago, right? I was being charitable to Keffals, and I'm like, no, I think that's more of like a funny meme. And I'll still stand by that just because I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? I don't want to police humor. But I do think that I think that Boblax is more in the right in this situation than Keffals, even though I agree with Keffals' beliefs about policy positions more than Boblax's, right? I think Keffals is absolutely correct, on her take on gender affirming care and whatnot, right? I think Boblax is wrong about that. But in terms of this situation itself, I think Boblax handled it better than Keffals did. Is Boblax perfect? No. He can be an idiot sometimes too. I don't disagree with that. But I don't think that means he's a bad guy. Oh, yes, I agree that there's a scale of evil. Yeah, exactly. Bro, why is Tony the Tiger in my clipboard? I don't know. Gotta say I understand now. Well, that's good. It was avoidable, but Bo isn't 100% innocent. He was instigating a few. Well, to be fair, I feel like he was sort of... Yeah, like, looking at it from his perspective especially. Like, from his perspective, he was getting canceled over an obvious joke, and I think it was an obvious joke as well, by the way, once I actually saw it. And Keffals was calling him transphobic when he had done nothing to her, right? So she's the aggressor, right? Whether she's aware of that or not, I think we can kind of agree on that, to an extent at least from Boblax's perspective, right? Like, he didn't, like, I think he was, like, defending Keffals in one or two of his videos, even though it was making his fan base angry. What's Keffals' redemption arc? I don't even know anymore. I want to believe that she's a good person. Keffals seems boring. I don't know. I had my gay awakening to an image of a house at Christmas. Huh. I don't care what her appeal is. Well, okay, look, I get it. Like, okay, look. Keffals at her worst is obviously very unappealing. She's like, okay, you know, over the top in a bad way, right? But I think that the majority of the time she's actually, you know, she seems like a fun person. You know, she has a good sense of humor, believe it or not. You know, I know that might be surprising, but I've watched some of her content, and she's, like, genuinely a funny person. Like, she's good at making jokes, and you know, she's made me laugh. You know, watching her shit, right? You know, I don't care for Keffals, so I have no opinion. That's valid. She's just mega paranoid, which I think she does need to fix to an extent. Agreed. And that's why I don't want to say she's malicious. But I think that regardless of whether or not she's paranoid, I think that she can be criticized. I don't like the way Augie, you know, went about it. I think that he was way too harsh. I don't think he was being fair to Keffals either. I think, you know, it felt like he was just, like, trying to bully her. And I get it, like, he doesn't like her, but I feel like it could have been more productive. And maybe that's just because I'm older, I'm 19, you know. At the end of the day, I get it, you know. He's a drama YouTuber. Stream is lagging, uh-oh. Why does Femyoz look like and have the same name as my future wife? Yeah, it's blood sports. Yeah, I don't like blood sports as much as... Okay, look, it's fun sometimes and it can be funny, but, like, I don't know. It's just, like, okay, when somebody is, like, genuinely, like, clearly really mentally fucking ill, and, you know, it's, like, I don't know. It's, like, I feel like you gotta be a little bit more responsible, right? And I just wish people were more understanding of people that are mentally ill, because it's like, people will, whatever, like, try to put themselves in the other person's shoe, and they think that that's empathy, and it's like, well, if I was in that situation, I would have handled it logically, and it's like, yeah, but if you had the same chemical reactions occurring in your brain, you would have reacted the same way that they did, whether you like it or not. That's just a fact, right? The cam is frozen, is it? No, it doesn't look frozen to me. Cheers, mates, I gotta go and stuff. Well, thank you for tuning in, Bedland's son. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Bro, when? Wait, what? Debate me, doxer. Are you the guy that was, like, really fucking annoying? Like, were you the guy that was, like, annoying me before? Who was, like... Dude, I already cleared my fucking name with that. Long story short, I even talked about it at the beginning of stream. So let me reiterate. Because your dumb fucking ass, you know, can't pay attention or whatever, or can't read. But Valid Els is known for doxing numerous innocent trans people many times. I know. That's the context that's being left out here, right? You're muted? No, I'm not. Oh no, they doxed a serial doxer. How dare you, Femyoz? Yeah. Bro, you're frozen. You guys are trolling me. You're gaslighting me. But I might or might not be checking anyways in a second, because I'm an idiot. And you guys are definitely trolling me, but I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, no, you guys are... Fuck you guys. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. You guys are evil. You're just trolling me. Why you... Shut up. I'm not frozen. I am... You guys are just... I hate all of you. You guys are fucking awful sometimes, I swear. But yeah. But yeah, I feel like, okay, when it comes to doxing, in almost every instance, it's wrong. I think that there are a few exceptions. One, if somebody's, you know, doing something like making bomb threats or anything like that, like they're in immediate danger, I think that it is okay to dox them, right? Otherwise, it's like, okay. That's, yeah. And the other is, I guess, you know, if somebody's, like, sexting minors. And then the other, I guess there's a third, which is serial doxers, right? I think that those are the exceptions. Now, that doesn't mean it's the rule. I am very against doxing broadly, and I think that broadly, with those exceptions in mind, it should be illegal. I would honestly rather all of it be illegal than none of it be illegal, right? Like, if I had to pick one or the other, I would, you know, I would pick having all of it be illegal. No one asked, well, somebody wanted to debate me over something I've already explained. Like, there's not a debate. It's just me being right. So, yeah, somebody did ask. Was it a dumb question? Yes. Yes, I agree. But that's not my fault. You can't blame me for that, right? You gotta be talking to Domino and telling him he's a retard. Which I don't disagree with, if you say that, right? You being right, yeah. I've already stated the facts, alright? Now, you can say, oh, I still think it's wrong. But whatever, I don't care that you think that. You don't matter to me. I don't know who you are. You don't have an argument, so what's the point? Like, I feel like you just... I don't know. Something tells me that Domino just wants to come on so he can say the N-word or some shit, right? I don't think... Because I'm pretty sure I've talked to this person before, and they were kind of annoying, right? There was some entertainment value, but it was in a Twitter circle, right? I didn't want to, you know, forcefully give my viewers cancer, right? Anyways. What is Lichfalp even saying? Oh my god. N-word? What? Okay. It's like, I don't... Look, I don't care. But it's like... If you bring him on, he'll just say the N-word 1,000. Yeah, it's like, okay. Saying it once in a while, it is good. Alright? Lichfalp, yeah. But yeah, no, I do have the N-word pass, okay? And I almost every single time if I use it, you know, I'm not even, yeah, like, it's like, okay, should I donate? Hell yeah, you should. I would appreciate that. That would be pretty epic. The Streamlabs link is in the description below. Streamlabs donations are superior, by the way, because all the money goes to me. Yeah, like, unless you want 30, if you want to donate 30% of it to Neil, yeah, what's the debate topic? I don't know. Femyoz, you need to talk about your racist past. Well, you see, I was very good at racing people, okay? I was a very fast person. I'm sorry, that was not very funny. Do you vape? Nah. No, I don't do any of that. I'm a clean boy, okay? Alright? I'm a clean boy. Or girl. Or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore. But no, I do not. No one likes the gays. I like the gays, so... Funny Shrek face handwrunger? You're just objectively wrong. Anyways. Bro, what is that? What is what? Turn me up? No, I don't think I will. Nah, I don't... It's not that anybody else gave me the N-word pass. I gave it to myself, because I'm me. Alright? But I think context matters, and I think most of the time you shouldn't say it. Get some friends? No. Get some bitches? I already get bitches, okay? I already have a lot of simps and bitches. Of the allegations, you really are a straight edge narc? Wait, what? For real, do you? Do I what? Or, wait. Say mums? What? Teach us the way of getting bitches. Step 1, you just, I don't know. You just become a femboy, and then I guess you just get bitches. I don't know. Bro needs help. Why are you dressed? What do I need help with? Can you please explain? Would you be willing to elaborate on what I need help with here? I'm not entirely certain. Okay, you might need to tell me. Did he ban me? Yeah, totally. That's why your chat is showing up because I banned you. All right, if you're gonna spam, I will ban you. I don't want to ban anybody because I think banning people is cringe. But the only thing that's more cringe is just spamming. It's like if you say L, right? That's fine. Just say it once or maybe twice. Okay? I mean, then you're just like I don't know. Like you know, I want you to be able to say whatever you want, no matter how, you know, bad it is or whatever. As long as you're not, you know, doxing somebody or whatever, unless it's valid L's. That's the exception. Dude, you look like a femboy, fucked up. What the hell? What do you mean? Femyoz, you must have never been in an ice show speed stream. No, I haven't. Nor do I intend to be. Lol, imagine thinking banning is cringe. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, I think it's more entertaining if I just let them say dumb shit in chat. Right? But if they're just spamming and flooding chat, then that's annoying and I'll ban them. And then that's not cringe to ban them, right? I dislike every one of your viduro. Oh, okay. I dislike your spelling. It's very bad. Fucked in the head, cannot talk. So true. I'm not even speaking right now. The words that you're hearing right now, those are just the voices inside your head, right? Because I can't actually speak. I am better gay. No, I am better gay. Idiot. I am sorry. It's okay. I accept your apology. Anyways, I miss kicked. Damn, that's crazy. Also, Femyoz the rapper 6ix9ine was made to say, I don't care. Why are you friends with Jalyn? She's really fucked up. Because she's a nice person. Right? Like, I'm sorry. You can dislike her all you want. But she's been nothing but nice to me. And very down-to-earth and genuine. And I think she's a kind person at heart. And I think people are way too harsh on her. So, do you have tits? No, at least not yet. I might grow them. I mean, I started estrogen, like, a couple weeks ago. Volume is low bullshit. I don't... There. Is that what you were looking for? Oh, wow. Now it's in the red. Wow, I'm sure you're... Oh, it's so much better now. Okay? Anyways. What? Wait, what? How can you be gay without grill freed? Okay. Don't even have a boyfriend? Well, no, not currently. What's your feelings on gender? I don't know. Gender's kind of cringe. Are femboys real? No. I am just a figment of your imagination, I'll have you find. Alright, I get that, but she's not... She's friends with a known PDF file, and she is super fucking... Okay, I'm also friends with Nattie Forsyth. Why? Because I don't think she's an actual PDF file, like you're suggesting. Okay? Long story short, and I've explained this like a million times, okay? All she was doing, and I'm not saying she was right for doing this, it was very irresponsible, okay? You know, she was, whatever, 18, like barely 18. And, you know, she was flirting with somebody of an undisclosed age. She didn't know how old the person was. As soon as she found out that it was a minor, she immediately cut contact with the person. But yeah, I agree. And same thing with yeah, and I also don't think it was cool for her to send you know, gore in a Discord server, right? Like that, like it in like that, what I think it was the general chat, and there might have been minors there. Like that was fucked up, right? But I don't think that means she should be canceled for the rest of her life or labeled as a PDF file, right? You're so hot, oh so cute. Why, thank you. Who is that on your wall? That, my friend, is Bald Martin. A beautiful bald man indeed. I just love him so much. He's a beautiful bald specimen. Alright? Why do you have Morg's dad on your wall? Because he is a sexy bald man, okay? Alright? Vladimir Putin has nothing on this guy. Andrew Tate is not the top G. Alright? Bald Martin is the top G. Okay? You should make a video that I'm verify Horibel. You look better than him, though. I don't know what you mean. He's the sexiest individual on the planet. But I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. They call me Elvert Einstein because I realize soap tastes good. It is a very tasty snack. How was your convo with Keem and Augie? It was interesting. It was interesting. I talked about it. Did you see my my interview with Tommy C? Because I feel like for a lot of people that like are, you know, saying like, oh, you know, debate me or whatever, I don't think they watched the interview I had with Tommy C. And I feel like people are just repeating the same things, and they didn't see my community post either. Femyoz, I have a question, a genuine question. When you are transgender, do you like boys or girls? I guess it depends on the person, right? For me, I like both, right? But some trans people, you know, they like one, or maybe they like the other. Do you masturbate? No, I am a very good little Christian. I would never sin. I don't know what you mean, okay? I don't know if I want to debate you, Rumi. I'm not in the mood. Oh, God. The one time... Oh, my God. Alright. If someone's gonna debate me, they need to tell me what the topic would be beforehand. Damn, you hit the big leagues with this drama. So true. Maybe I don't regret it anymore. You know, maybe it all turns out to be good. It's a wig, he wears a wig. No, you're not supposed to tell them that. That was supposed to be a secret. Also, please stop spamming. Femyoz, let's debate on if you're a cute whittle uwu kitten. First thing I heard is sexy bald man. So true. It's only fitting. Either way, it is bad. There's even some people in chat who think I'm Femyoz secret IRL. I don't think anyone thinks you're secretly my IRL boyfriend. I don't think anyone thinks that. I'm surprised nobody in those videos mentioned you constantly zooming in and out. Like, what are you even trying to do with that? It's for engagement, okay? Maybe it's because they know it's based in red pilled, okay? They like the face zooms. They like when I give people epileptic seizures. They're really big fans of it, okay? That's why they love when I do this. It's their favorite. That, like, I don't know why you would complain about one of the best aspects of my channel. Alright? Alright, anyways. Okay, anyways. Where was I? Get some sleep, Femyoz? No, I don't think I will. Because you're adorable? Oh, why thank you. Oh, it was Femyoz, are you adore because you're adorable. I think you already used that one on me. But thank you nonetheless. G says, shut up, Gilded Fox, you have no balls. How do you, well, why are you looking at somebody's balls? It's kind of sus, bro. That's kind of gay. Not gonna lie. What if Gilded Fox is like, I don't know, somebody with one ball? Anyways, it's probably not a bad thing you got in drama with these motherfuckers. You managed to talk to Keemstar, so if that's good, I don't care if I talk to Keemstar. I like maybe this is because I'm older. I just don't give a shit about Keem. Debate me? That says them. I'm not debating my own microphone. I'm gonna police this chat for the VOD. Yeah, good luck. I don't know. I don't think it's inherently good or bad. You know? Can I say anything? No. No, you can't. Do it debate me now? Nah. I'm not debating my own microphone. This whole chat just flirts with Femyoz on average stream. That is true. Fagop? I don't know what that means. But okay. G got / What the fuck are you even saying? Oh, FA? Oh, okay. All right, now I see. Okay. You were at level 5 Riz. What does 1 level of Riz denote? Scared to debate the mic? Yes, absolutely terrified. Dem, curious what your talk with Keemstar was like. I hardly even talked to Keemstar. I don't know why. There are only 2 genders. Okay, Mr. Funny Shrek Face Hand Wrunger. Then what gender are intersex people? Please let me know. I love boys. I kidnap autistic kids. Kanye East 2022. It's so true. Debate. You don't like looking at the homie's balls? I'm not saying I disavow that, but I don't know. I just think it's kind of gay. Nothing wrong with being gay. All right, if you're gonna spam links, you're getting timed out. Okay. All right, hold on. You're getting annoying with that. Okay, who is spamming links? Fuck. I should probably have a moderator in chat. Or, yeah. Hold on. You're getting a 5-minute timeout, okay? Sorry. Sorry, Mr. G. It's what happens when you spam links. It's cringe. Do you have a dick? I don't know. Do I? You tell me. Debate your face? No, I'm not debating my own face cam. Hey, thank you for the $1. Zoo? Intersex people depends on their chromosomes. That's not an argument, not gonna lie. Or intersex gender. Yeah, I've heard somebody unironically say that. That's the thing. I don't know. Okay. Damn, your voice sounds good. Talk more. Why, thank you, EU Sap Bow. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Hello, Blue. Welcome to the stream. Wait, Femyoz is choosing mods. No, I'm saying I probably should, but I'm not. I'm too lazy right now. Why is gender cringe? Because of reasons, okay? No, the real reason, when I say gender is cringe, what I mean by that is, okay, in terms of people, what I actually believe, what I mean by that, is people being treated differently in society based on, like, these immutable characteristics that they were born with or whatever, or immutable to an extent, right? I think that, treating people differently based on things that they have no control over seems fucking stupid to an extent. Like, now, obviously not everybody is gonna, not everybody is gonna have the same needs, obviously, right? But I don't think that should be judged based on your gender. I think that should be judged on a case-by-case basis, right? Instead of, forcing people into these boxes, right? How did the convo with Moxie go? It was kind of a headache, I can't lie. My god. Everyone here is gay as shit. Watching a femboy, imagine. Yeah, I can't relate. Totally can't relate. I judge people by their shoe size. Okay, what's the best shoe size? Your debating skills are low class? Yeah, that's coming from you, Domino. Alright. You're scared of the Domino? No, I just don't think you're worth... Hey, thank you, Mutated Cutie, for the $3. You could try to act tough all you want, but the truth is you are scared to debate the mic. I just don't care. Jalyn says that I despise Moxie. He annoys me constantly and doesn't... Look, I don't think Moxie is, like, trying to, like, be a whatever, that, like, annoying. I genuinely think he just wanted to help you get better at debate, right? Because, yeah. Your anger for me is really showing its colors right now, is it? I didn't realize. Well, thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that. Debate lyreoz is a great idea. Thank you, Fireclaw24. Anyways. Femyoz, you should affiliate link your ears and other pieces. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't even know what the company is. But yeah, if the company that made these cat ears wants to sponsor me, you better believe I'll be taking that sponsor. And I'll have you in the link in the description of all my upcoming live streams and videos. Same thing with the Choker, the company that made this. Yeah, I see you. Employee at whatever company that is. Yeah, I'll be making you so much money with affiliate marketing because my aesthetic is a big part of the channel. Okay? Honestly, categories mid. I have better, more authentic ones. Wait, what? Why? More like I'm spamming and are an unfunny pleb. Wait, what? It's on Virgo Gaines YouTube channel? What? I don't know who that is. Hey, thank you, the mic, for the $3, saying debate me now. What do you want me to debate? There's nothing... There's no... Just admit I'm a better debater than you? I don't... No, I don't have to admit anything. I just don't give a shit. I literally do not care. I've already talked to you in your very bad faith. You're not worth my time. Aside from whatever, me making fun of you occasionally when you say dumb shit in chat. But like you're loud and annoying. So I don't want, if I'm gonna destroy people's brain cells, I gotta do it at a better pace, so it's not nearly as jarring. Lame? Well, what's lame? Femyoz, you love... I don't watch your content. I talked to you in a fucking Twitter circle one time. You were annoying as shit. There was entertainment value, but only because I'm entertaining. You were trying to suck the fun out of it to an extent. They're not even the real Domino? Yeah, exactly. You're a fake. Fake, fraud, disgusting. Imagine being a fraud. You're a phony. The only fraud that's actually based is Liquid Femyoz from Chris the Narc's chat. That they ended up actually being very based. I'm not gonna lie. Liquid Femyoz is like actually based. They're almost as based as me. Femyoz, did you see the Thug Shaker song? I don't care. Yes, I saw it, and I don't care. That's why I'm ignoring it. Femyoz likes to shit on Reddit YouTubers, but at least they have to go through the effort of spouting shit off Reddit in an entertaining way. Are you actually going on tommyc? I already went on there. I already went on tommyc. We had a really good conversation, actually. Hey, thank you. I hate mutated for the $3. Imagine debating when you can get some dick. Fortnite when? What if there's somebody under the desk sucking my dick right now? You never know. Never know. But yes, I already went on tommyc. So, yeah. And that conversation actually went very well. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. Femyoz, when you're a huge influencer, are you gonna go to Coachella? I don't know, probably not. Maybe. There's a non-zero chance I do. Plot twist, Femyoz is under my desk. Doing that to me with his mouth, that's why. That's fast. What? How else do you think Femyoz learned to make his mouth move and talk fast? I don't know. Makes sense. Oh my god, I'm illiterate today. Personality boxes of women/men should act like X are pretty cringe, although I do feel pretty attached to seeing myself as a woman. Yeah, and that's fair. Like, if you want to, put yourself in whatever box, that fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm not here to police your gender, right? That's not what gender abolitionism is about, right? It's just do your own thing. Like, don't force yourself to be in a box if you don't wanna, right? You can vaguely, have yourself in a box, but I don't know. Femyoz doing things using his mouth, or should I say, oh my... I've always felt not attached to my biological/assigned sex at birth. Yeah, same. But for me, I feel more attached to, like, feminine shit, right? Like, I feel like if I was born as a woman, I'd be way more attached to my biological gender. I feel like me just not caring about gender might be cope. I don't know. But yeah. You should debate Blup Gerber. He has some good opinions, I believe. Well, if he has good opinions, why would he even be debating me? Because the only good opinions are my opinions, obviously, as we all know. One of the many benefits of always being right. I'm just saying. Hey, Femyoz, do you have a library card? Because I'm checking out. You've already used this line. You don't get to use the same line twice to riz me, okay? It doesn't work that way. You have to come up with new material. But feeling like a woman, but not in what society sees as a woman. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I get that. Yeah. Well, I think that gender dysphoria, I feel like a more accurate description, I feel like it would be more accurate if it was called sex dysphoria. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be more intuitively logical and consistent. I'll go to bed for, good night for you and the people in chat. Goodbye, you so pal. Again, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Yeah, our language, just doesn't feel tasked to describe things like that. Yeah. And that's why I think gender is kind of a stupid concept to begin with, right? But the reason that I think that gender still needs to exist currently in our current society, or not gender needs to exist, but why it's important to define it is because it's going to exist no matter what, and if we don't define it, then people are most likely going to default to, you know, categorizing people based on biological sex, or vibes, I guess. I don't know, I think doing it based on vibes is better, if I'm going to be honest. Hey, Femyoz, is your mom a chef because you're a cutie pie? Aw, why thank you. I don't think you've used that one before, but I could be wrong. I have bad memory. I feel like I cosplay as my biological gender every day. Yeah, true. Unironically. Like, there was like before I started cross-dressing and shit, and growing my hair out, like, there was like a disconnect. There was always a disconnect between me and the way I looked, right? But I think the reason why it took me so long to even realize that maybe I have gender dysphoria is because I'm naturally very feminine looking, more so than most guys. So it's like, okay. And maybe that would have been the reason why. But imagining myself becoming like as masculine as the average guy makes me want to ride my tricycle off a cliff, okay? Yeah. I haven't used that line. Well, good job coming up with something new. The cat ears make Femyoz the strongest debate opponent. So true. And the fact that I am basically smarter than Albert Einstein, as we all know, Yeah, but Blup Gerber could low-key be president in 30... I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Some days it's fun, some days meh. Hey, thank you, Jalyn, but not mutated, for the $4. Just say you're a woman, bro. You acting like it's not obvious. Stop debating and get someone to call you mommy so you can feel better. What if I want to be the one calling somebody else mommy, though? Either way, thank you for the $4. Jalyn, but not mutated. I don't know. I mean, am I a woman? I don't know. I just want, like, it's like, I guess I just do my own thing and stuff. And, like, I don't know if I'm non-binary or a woman, but, like, if I had to pick one, or, sorry, if I had to pick between man and woman, I'd choose woman, obviously. But, like, you know, it's, like, that doesn't mean I'm not non-binary, even though I lean more than one way, you know? It's a spectrum. My future self said Femyoz calls me daddy. Yeah, bullshit. Nah. It doesn't. Jalyn, please get tested for autism and please go. Wait, what? Casket, do you not know what a joke is? Autism? I don't have autism. I think you do. So true. Yeah, Casket, you have autism. I 100% agree with that. The only women who like me are bi women, lol. Yeah, you have to be... Yeah, I feel like it's physically impossible to be attracted to me if you're not attracted to both men and women to an extent. I feel like you have to be bi, because I'm so fucking androgynous that it's like I don't even know anymore. Feminist, if I could change the alphabet, I would put you and I together. Oh my, okay, that was kind of good. I don't think Femyoz saw this when I said it the first time. Okay, well, fair enough, I didn't see it, so. Are we raising up Femyoz? Alright, so are you on hormones because you're making my heart HRT parentheses hurt? I feel like if you have to explain it in parentheses, feel like that kind of defeats it. But the idea was there, and you get half point. You get half credit, okay? Alright, hey Femyoz, does HRT throat pain? Because I'm about to put something in your throat that, make it hurt a bit. Yeah, that was fucking awful. That was I don't even give you partial credit. I'm by myself real. Fortunately, some people find androgyny really sexy. Yeah, true. Mostly bisexual people, but there might be straight people or completely 100% gay people who only like one or the other that like androgyny. But it's like I don't even know. Sexuality is so arbitrary at this point. It's like, okay, it's like, okay, are you gay if you're a man who likes Finster? Yeah, I mean, he's a guy, right? But what if he, but that was the only guy that you thought was attractive, right? And then you wake up tomorrow, and then Finster comes out as a trans woman. Are you, like, and now you're exclusively attracted to women. Do you stop being gay suddenly? Or, like, bi, and now you're just straight again? Like, what the fuck? It's like, okay, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad there's a good amount of people that actually like androgyny. Otherwise, I'd be fucked. Are you from China? Because I'm trying to get you a number, Femyoz. Aw, hell yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Riz. Give you credit for that. My group chats, if they got leaked, I would be in prison. That's great news, Lichfalp. Thank you for sharing in chat. I already said that to Femyoz once. Did you? I have terrible memory. I'm sorry. Blup Gerber, more like Blood Gerber, cause he dose new JJ. What the fuck are you saying? I'm so I'm beyond confused. Femyoz, do you carry yourself differently based on whether your attire is leaning more femme or more masc? A little bit. A little bit. I'm more likely to be, like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like presenting femme gives me more lenience to not act like a guy, I guess, if that makes sense, right? It's like, it feels like it's more acceptable for me to, like, overshare stuff and talk about, like, I don't know, like, stuff that's, like, personal, right? Now, I've always been a little bit of an oversharer, right? But it's like, okay, now I'm, like, more, and not in, like, a bad way either. It's like, okay, I can be more emotionally vulnerable now, right? And I won't be seen as, like, a weak, pathetic man, okay? I'll be seen as, like, a cute femboy who has daddy issues instead. That's how people will see me. And I'm fine with that, that's how people see me, that's not so bad. But yeah, I think I, because of what's societally acceptable, inadvertently, yeah. I'd say I probably do act different. Like, and, I still do conduct myself the same way in a lot of ways, but, like, I've also changed a lot, right? Like, I'm a lot more, like, part of it might be I'm on estrogen. I started taking it a couple weeks ago, and yeah, I'm way more emotional than I used to be. But, like, even before I was on estrogen, I was way more empathetic than I was before, years ago or whatever, right? Imagine a femboy not knowing hood irony percent more like blup irony, cause percent s minus percent apostrophe. Okay, I'm not reading that. What the fuck? If you were a transformer, you'd be Optimus Fine. Nice. Femyoz, you must be a parking ticket because you've got fine written all over you. Okay, you didn't come up with that. I've heard that one a million times, not even from you. Did estrogen change your dreams? I don't know. I don't remember my dreams most of the time. You act the same, bro? Yeah. I kind of figured. And I don't think I feel, much different just from estrogen, but I feel like I probably feel different than I did, like, whatever, 4 years ago. I started being more I'm not saying because of the estrogen. I'm saying, like, over time, you fucking idiot. No, I didn't say it was I said I had been on estrogen for 2 weeks, and maybe that might you could say, oh, well, that has something to do with it, but I think it has more to do with just me changing as a person over time and maturing and whatnot. Because before estrogen, I was more emotional as well and more open. I think it has more to do with therapy I've had, right? Are you a Big Mac? Cause boy, I'm loving it. Hell yeah. Femyoz only needs to call me daddy and no one else. I don't know. I can call multiple people daddy. I can spell. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, you can't spell. Oh, that sucks. I started being... Oh, wait. I already read that. Estrogen makes the emotions more intense, I think. Like, under testosterone, they don't feel as... Yeah, it's not that I'm... Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not that there's more. It's not that there's more. From what I understand... And again, I haven't been on estrogen long enough to know any of this, or if it's like, okay, is there even a change? I don't know, maybe, or maybe it's circumstantial. I have no idea. But it's like, I'm more, like, it's the same emotions, but I'm more self-aware about them. Like, not just from, like, a disconnected, like, intellectual standpoint, where it's like, well, you see, I have used, the logic and reasoning in my head to conclude that this is, in fact, the way I am feeling, and the reason behind it. And it's like, I can still do that, but it's like, also, like, okay, now I'm, like, mega self-aware in terms of the actual things I feel. You know, I feel like I'm less repressive now. But I don't know if that would be estrogen. I think it's because I've changed and matured as a person, but I don't know. Do you have a Band-Aid? Because I think I need one after falling for you. I like that. I like that one. You Googled that, I recognize. Yeah, glitch felt because you're Googling them. I know, I'm aware. You're all Googling them. Are you Blup Gerber? Because I'm about to glup your... What are you saying? I used to dissociate a lot more under T, says Jalyn. Yeah. Yeah. I could see that being the case. It's like the same amount of emotion, in my opinion, I think, right? But you're just more self-aware. Am I wrong on that? That's what I've heard some people say. Is like they're more in tune with their emotions or whatever. Like they're more aware of them, but it's like the same emotion, but like more self-awareness maybe. I don't fucking know. Like maybe it's easier to be willing to acknowledge it and not. I don't know. Nah, I copied that from a YouTuber actually. Well, fair enough. At least you're honest. That's an original Rizline by me bullshit. Is Lichfalp an AI? Yes. It's all a hood joke about a glub your hood. What the Femyoz, are you a house? No, I'm not a house, unfortunately. But thank you for asking. I appreciate the question. 'Cause I want to be inside you. Aw, hell yeah. Hey, comrade, let's share the means of reproduction. Aw, what a... You like... If you say that to any woman, especially if they don't know who you are, their pants are just gonna fall down immediately, right? Like, that's how you get laid, alright? That's how you get laid. I know. That's crazy. So, you feel them differently, don't know how to describe it. Maybe I am feeling them differently. I don't know. It's only been 2 weeks, though, so I feel like if I did, it would be placebo. But I don't want to, like, deny the possibility. Hey, girl, did you fall from hell? Because, my god, you're demonic. Aw, hell yeah. Yo, Blup Gerber, so goofy. Because you about to get out of my glub with this one. Or what the okay. I don't even know what you're saying anymore. This is just schizo posting. This has gone beyond schizo posting, all right? This is Alzheimer's posting, all right? You've just lost the plot entirely. All right? It's all right, yeah. There's nothing there anymore. It's like you've been having Alzheimer's for a hot minute. Right? Since starting estrogen, I've gained a deep hatred for cis men. Aw, yeah. Yeah, you know, well, it's because you know, the Matrix, you see, is in putting the woke juice in our estrogen, and because of that, we become woke, and it forces us to hate all cisgender men because they defy the very nature of the gay agenda, right? So it's like, because like the goal is to make everybody trans and gay, you know, so that's why you know we have to trans all the cis men, right? So it gives us some like a motivation to do it, you know? It's how we grow in numbers, right? It's how we take over the world, you know? But don't tell anyone that though. It's meant to be, this is top secret stuff, okay? Don't tell Andrew Tate, okay? He thinks I'm one of the top G's. Okay, he doesn't know yet. All right? We have to trans the cis men. What? Why? Because the George Soros is paying me money to do so. Obviously. I don't. Hey, Femyoz, I self-identify as your date tonight. My pronouns are let's fuck. Alright, that's kind of good. That's to the point. I feel like there are some people where if you said that to them, they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck away from me. But like other people would be like, okay, let's smash. It's time to smash. You know? But yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know if yeah, maybe I do feel emotions differently on estrogen. I don't know, because it's like, okay, but like also it's only been 2 weeks, so I feel like I'd be the same, right? No, maybe, yes. Or maybe I've just, you know, been improving my mental health. But it's like also maybe, hey, Femyoz, you're looking like a Reese's Pieces and I need me okay. A piece of that ass, I guess you're gonna say. Your glubs are okay. This isn't even you speaking English anymore. You minus Riz line based on Riz line based on a first day in jail. Haha, Davis video where he almost got ass kicked by his cellmate. Damn. Well, that sucks to be them if that were to happen. Okay. Hood meat. What do you? Femyoz, your streams produce the best pickup lines. So real. So real. I couldn't agree more. I don't hate all cis men. Xanderhall is my token straight cis guild in World of Warcraft. It's okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we need to have like one, but only one singular token cis person. So this is the dumbest shit. This is so what I feel like if a conservative were to like just start tuning in, they would think that like we're all crazy and that we actually believe that shit. And that we're actually like genuinely plotting to not all but some conservatives. Hey Femyoz, let me wash your back while I hit from the back. Another prison line. Okay. Glove is a slur for blood people who can't hood DVD seasonal. Okay. Femyoz is my Eva Braun. What does that mean? I have no idea. That's a good question, but I don't know the answer. Alright. Oh, well. So anyways. So chat, the weather do be nice, huh? So, something I think is interesting, right? Back to what we were talking about with all the drama and whatnot, that I've been involved in. It's been an experience, right? You know, at first, you know, it was like, whatever. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna debate this guy because he's anti-trans. That's how I saw it. Or whatever, right? Then it didn't go how I planned, obviously. Because he didn't actually debate me. And then I was like, you know, it's like, oh no, everyone hates me now, you know? And then it was like, not just everyone on this side, but maybe everyone on the other side also hates me. I don't know. I got kicked from their Discord. And then it's like, oh boy. What an emotional roller coaster. And it's like, oh god, people are lying about me. It's like, okay, that's, and then it's like, but then it's like, oh, I started to build myself a good old redemption arc. I think I've accidentally created a rift in the commentary community broadly, and I'm being serious when I say that. Like, at least to an extent, right? Because there's half of the commentary community, or the side of it, that's gonna fucking hate me no matter what. They think I'm a weirdo. Like, it doesn't matter. And then there's the other half that wants to see the Femyoz redemption arc, right? And they've seen a good amount of my redemption arc, right? That's, I went on Chris the Narc's show and quote-unquote debated Smaggle. I didn't take it seriously. I just did, like, the worst job I possibly could, just for shits and giggles. It was so bad that it was entertaining, and that was the point. And so that was, and then I, was talking to some people in chat. Some of them were giving me, like, genuinely good advice. And then, like you said, Fembro, they don't hate you. Everyone thought your Tommy interview went well. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it went really well. Yeah, and then I went on Tommy C's show. And, it was like, I talked about my, what my perspective was, and, what how I experienced things. And it seemed like people were actually really understanding of that. And, it's like, and it's like, yeah, like, and it's like, because I'm willing to, like, take accountability. Oh, yeah, I said something stupid. Y'all can make jokes about it. I'm making jokes about it, too, because it's funny. It's like, comedy is comedy, okay? I'm not here to police people's humor. I think comedy is an important thing. Hey, Femyoz, are you a turkey? Because I want to stuff... Okay. I'm leaving to take a big glub on your Gerber until you... Gin, I don't know what that means, but have a good one, Fireclaw. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. The fact that the only person that showed up to call you a doxer is pretty encouraging. Oh, only one person. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think it's because, yeah, I feel like the whole thing was, like, self-explanatory. It's like, once they realize, it's a serial doxer. It's like, well, if they're against doxing, then it's like, I'm doing them a favor. Right? Like, whatever. It has the opposite effect of doxing innocent people. It's giving, yeah. Either way, it was optically bad, and I wouldn't do it again. But not because I think I did anything immoral. I think what I did was, like, morally fine. Half of Demon Mama's chat was calling her a PDF file in the first few days after Shoe on Head did hate piece on her. Yeah, that is a good comparison. I mean, I haven't seen that, but yeah, that's interesting. Because, when they got banned quickly, but it was nuts. Yeah, that does put it into... Now, obviously, Shoe on Head has a much larger audience than me, right? But maybe I am not so bad at handling this kind of stuff after all, right? It didn't take me long to get people to basically, not necessarily side with me, but at least understand me, right? And, agree that, at least... actually, they're not so bad, right? Like, at the end of the day, right? Like, that's just... So, but I don't know how many content creators or which ones would handle it as well as I have, right? It's like, well, at first I didn't handle it very well, right? But it's like, okay, Then I just thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Here's how I'm actually gonna handle it. Here's a better idea. I'm just gonna be honest with everybody. And, yeah. You did nothing wrong. It's not bad to give keffals the benefit of doubt. I agree. I think that ultimately I should have, I shouldn't have gone on Augie's show. But, like, I could admit that, like, even if from my perspective, I didn't do anything wrong, I could admit, yeah, it was cringe, right? We can all make jokes about it and move on. Regardless of whether I was right or not, it's still funny, right? Comedy doesn't have to be right or wrong. And I'm willing to make fun of myself, right? It's like, okay, like, I get their perspective, even though I might not agree with it, right? You did your best, that's all that counts. Why, thank you, In League with Satan. I appreciate that. Shuan Head appeals to a lot more, Nazis, I think, than commentary channels like Augie do. I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. it's hard to say. I'm not too familiar with Augie. A lot of his audience is fucking insane. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. Not all of them. Bend over again. It's not one of those streams. Okay. Femyoz, did you? Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. Femyoz, if you bend over, I will put timestamps in the comments later. Oh my god. Anyways. We need a fuck Shu in chat. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're not wrong. I don't know. I don't like Shu on head. She's annoying and weaselly and not very honest. Like, as in she omits the truth, paints narratives that aren't really true, that she knows aren't really true. I don't know. She's just kind of selfish and dishonest from what I've seen. You know, I don't know. There's a difference between being friendly with neo-Nazis and being friendly with chuds. Or, yeah, a line between that. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think there's also a difference between, you know, there can be a distinction made between, okay, why are you being friendly? Are you being friendly as in, like, oh, you're just being respectful because you want to have a one-on-one discussion / debate with them without it being a screaming match? In that case, it's like, oh, okay, being quote-unquote friendly is fine, no matter how insane their beliefs are, as long as, you know, both parties involved are willing to engage in good faith, right? You know, but, you know, like, in terms of, like, okay, would I be friends with somebody who wants to, you know, who literally thinks I should be killed? Probably not. You know, I don't know. That's just not for me. Yeah. Keffals sucks too. She was buddy with. Ooh, last time I saw her. No. Stop with the guilt by association. No, you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing that we've been making fun of for ages on this channel. Please, no. I've been making fun of people that do guilt by association for ages. Oh my god. And she is the bottom that fuels Vash's anti-bottom rhetoric. That's probably true. I blame her for it. We all know it. Her authoritarian fetish has knows no bounds. That's true. An Optimus Primal neutral. Okay, I don't. You're just talking about things that are unrelated. But yeah, I feel like, you know, after the situation, looking back, you know, it wasn't such a bad situation after all. Maybe, right? I think it's, you know, am I happy it happened? Not particularly. You know, I don't think having to go through this shit is worth whatever clout comes with it, right? It's like, clout is great and all, but, like, come on, right? But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, will I even be thinking about this in a week? Probably not, right? Alright, fine. Yeah, alright, thank you. I'm glad that you acknowledge that. I'm gonna be ending stream soon, but, yeah. Please don't go harass you, guys. Some of you get really weird about it, and I feel like the responsibility here as Vosh isn't here to point it out. I don't, what is, okay, yeah, I don't even. Femyoz, bend over, you dropped something. I'll do it off stream, okay? I'll pick it back up after stream. Top a guy or be topped by one? I plead the fifth. Also, Femyoz, I think someone... Yeah, no, that's your imagination. Acting like we don't care about... like we even care about Shu. Yeah, we don't. Who cares? Imagine. She turns it into further ammunition against anyone who hates on her, no matter how valid the reason. Anyhow, yeah, that's what happened with Xanderhall. It's like Zan was just giving legitimate criticism, and she threw a fucking fit over it. It was absurd. Same thing with Demon Mama. Demon Mama gave her valid criticism, and she threw a fucking fit. That's how I found out about Demon Mama, actually. Was because of that. And I'm like, because I saw the clip of her, and she was trying to paint her in a negative light, but I'm like, who's this person? And the clip they used, I'm like, wait, actually, they seem like they're based. Where can I find them? That like they seem like they're actually entertaining. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm different because I see it from the perspective of a content creator rather than a viewer as well. But I don't know. Maybe because I'm older than the average Shoe on Head fan. Who knows? Just making sure, lol. All right. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was a little bit of a shorter one, but I will be ending it. So goodbye, everybody. Make sure to smash like and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you want to know as soon as I upload something, right? Feel free to become a channel member. Link in the description. Or if you want to donate me to support the channel, Streamlabs link is in the description below as per usual. All right? You want to fund my estrogen addiction? You better believe that that's something you can do. But yeah. Yeah. Anyways. And, yeah, if you enjoy the content, be sure to watch more or something. I've been getting a lot more well, it's true. I don't know why, but maybe it's therapy, maybe it's estrogen. I don't think it's estrogen, to be honest. Like, I haven't been taking it that long, so it probably hasn't made that much of a difference yet. But I think I'm more emotionally mature now than I used to be. I think that just happens with age, right? The more shit you experience, the more mature you become. But anyways, I've enjoyed this stream. I hope you all have as well. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Unless I don't leave. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I leave. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah. It's very, very difficult to say. Maybe I never end the stream. Who knows? Or maybe I end it right now.